Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you my September fragrance favorites. I have most of these, in fact all of these are new fragrances to my collection. Last month I got so many amazing fragrances in. It was a really fantastic month for scents, specifically ones I have been hunting down for a very long time. And I'm just so excited to have them in my collection, so I figured I'd share with you guys the favorites from September. Now, if you guys didn't know, I've been a little behind in regards to finances because a lot of my money's been going to help out my family. I had a lot of dental work that went on. So all my new acquisitions were either swaps, they were sent to me to review or as gifts, or I've been hoarding Neiman Marcus gift cards, I feel like, for over a year. So I had a large amount, you know, when they have their gift card events. So I was able to get some things that I have really wanted to get for a very long time but couldn't afford. So the first one I'm going to mention, I actually received this right after I'd filmed my September fragrance haul. So this will be in my October one. And this was from a swap, and it's from Min, New York, and it's called The Botanist. Now, I was so excited when she reached out and asked if we wanted to swap for this. She's always so generous and absolutely lovely, a wonderful subscriber. And this is a very, I don't want to say a very challenging vetiver fragrance, but this is a very unique vetiver fragrance, specifically when it's kind of like a mix of dry and damp. And there's like a green grassiness to this that isn't like the grassy vetiver-ness to this. That's, I just think, really spectacular. When I first smelled this, I thought it smelled similar to Encore Noir. And then later on, after I smelled it, I thought it smelled familiar from the vetiver from Le Labo. And then I thought it smelled similar to Sycamore, but it's actually in its own different category in regards to vetiver, but it does have little nuances from all those other vetiver fragrances, and I love those vetiver fragrances. So this is absolutely stunning. I'd say it's probably one of the more challenging vetiver dominant scents, but overall it's really ridiculously beautiful and I love it. So as soon as I smelled this, I loved it, absolutely loved it. So this is most definitely a new favorite to my collection. Another fragrance that was sent to me, and this was sent to me from Daniel Gallagher from Gallagher Fragrances, and he sent me two last month. He sent me Pineapple and Rosé All Day. And although I was wild about Pineapple, absolutely fantastic scent, this fragrance, Rosé All Day, immediately obsessed with. My cats are playing in plastic, so if you hear the scratchy scratchy, those are my kitties. I've stopped trying to get them to make noise in the background. It's just part of the charm of my channel. But Rosé All Day, this is gorgeous. I reviewed it last week. Initially, when I first smelled it, I loved it. It was so good. You had the apple, it's kind of like a honey sweetness to this, and a little bit of a cool metallic note in the background. But when you wear this on your skin and the plum comes out is where this takes it from a kind of really cute, somewhat beautiful novelty gourmand fragrance. And really kind of it transcends into this absolutely beautiful, perfect for fall, stunning fragrance. So the novelty part, and I like novelty scents too, and vanity notes in fragrances, and I think that there is a time and place for them. But what I like about the plum is that it takes it to a more substantial fragrance, a fragrance that should be taken more seriously, that still has whimsy and a charm to it. It just reminds me of a very comfy, cozy fall beverage that has a lot of artistry in it in regards to being a fragrance. Love this scent. My husband loves this scent. Doesn't like, doesn't tolerate, loves. That is huge. So this is most definitely a favorite and will be a favorite for fall for sure, but most definitely in September is a favorite. This next one I picked up, I think this is the only one I spent actual money on. I think, oh, because I had a return. I had a return at TJ Maxx, and I sometimes will peruse their fragrance area. Most of the time I don't get things from TJ Maxx, not because I don't trust their fragrances, it's because anything that I would want to purchase from them, I already own. And I saw this there and I was like, oh, I've wanted to try this house. I've got like a little bit of money back, like I had some cash. I'm like, I'll pick this up. And it's from Miller Harris, and it's Lea Duran Greene. I can never pronounce French words, you guys know that. Oh my goodness, you guys, I went into my car, because that's what I normally do when I buy fragrances. If I buy them in Neiman Marcus, if I get them from a P.O. box, I like go in my car and I immediately rip open the package. My husband thinks it's hilarious because I'm like, can I see your keys so I can like go into my packages when we're at the mail or the postal office. And so I did what I normally do. I got in my car, I opened this up, I bought it blind, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. This is so gorgeous. This is a cozy scent. This is a beautiful scent. There's something about this that has just a soft dustiness, just a little bit, but not too much, a little resinous. Oh, it's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So this one I've worn a bunch, and I was initially going to take it with me when I visited my dad in Tampa, but my dad's really sensitive to smell, so I didn't take fragrances that were very loud when I went to Tampa. I didn't want to take this because I wanted my mom to smell this, but I didn't. But oh my gosh, so gorgeous. Really, what are you meowing for? I think my cat's stuck behind my canvases. Hold on. The joys of pet ownership. Anyway, so sorry about that. This scent is just really beautiful and I love it so much. And if this is the quality and if this is the craftsmanship behind Miller Harris, I definitely want to get my nose on more scents because I actually haven't tried anything other than this from their line. Last two. This one I had tried and I forgot I tried it. And it was one I wanted. And then when I was going to get it, I asked a bunch of people, I'm like, how is this? Is this worth it? Because this isn't expensive. This is officially my most expensive bottle of fragrance in my collection. And I had all these gift cards and I was like, I really want to get it. And just after talking to a few people, they were like, absolutely. So I picked it up and it's from Roja Parfums and it's Amber Oud. Now, this bottle, if you were to pay cash, I had gift cards, a lot of gift cards, is $786 for 100 ml, which is a ridiculous amount of money, which is a ridiculous amount of money for a bottle of perfume. But it's 100 ml, which is still crazy. But Clive Christian fragrances for 50 ml, some of them are $5.50. So, I mean, in regards to price per ml, this is not my most expensive bottle, but how much money I plunked down, considering I bought this at full price from Neiman Marcus, yeah, the most money I've ever spent. But this is gorgeous. If you are an oud lover, if you are a fragrance collector, this is a fragrance that had been on my radar for a very long time. I tried, I really enjoyed it. And I just think that if you're one of those collectors, this is one of the fragrances that I wanted to round out my collection. If you hear meowing in the back, he's not stuck behind canvases. He just wants attention. That's one of the new kittens. So if I seem distracted, it's because of the kittens. We have 8 cats now, if you guys didn't know. So this is just one of the fragrances I wanted to round out my collection. And I finally had the opportunity to get it, and it's absolutely exquisite, really ridiculously beautiful, and I love it. So this has been a favorite in my collection. I've been wearing it a bunch, like in the middle of the day when it gets a little bit cooler, and it's just really beautiful. So yeah. Last and certainly not least was a fragrance I was unsure of if I would ever be able to get a bottle of in my collection. And it's a bottle of Iris Ganache from Guerlain. Now, I've heard, I'm not too versed on Guerlain, specifically this line, but I remember people saying that the newer versions, the ones in the B bottle, could be reformulated and it smells different than this. I don't know if that's correct, so if you know, please let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to wait to review this scent until I've worn it for a few weeks. but this scent is everything I thought it was going to be and more. It is gorgeous. I got this in a swap. And the person who swapped is a fragrance collector. He has absolutely fantastic collection. Really great guy, and he was like, we worked together for like, I want to say like 2 months figuring out what he wanted to swap for this, because there were some things I had smaller bottles of that I wanted to buy larger bottles of. There were some discontinued fragrances I had in my collection. There were things that he was thinking about, but he's like, if somebody wants to purchase them, you know, obviously sell it. And then some people wanted to purchase it, and then it was like back and forth. So it took me, like, I've been like talking with him to get this fragrance since I think like July. So I finally have it. So the anticipation was real, and it's beautiful. Smurfy Girly was the original person that put me onto this. It was we were in a collab. I did a collab and I had her on my channel, and she was talking about Iris Ganache, and immediately I love Guerlain scents, and I love her taste in fragrances. She has an absolutely fantastic notes when it comes to scents, and I was like, I love Iris scents, I like gourmand scents, I love Guerlain. I have to try and find this. I couldn't find it, and oh my gosh, back and forth. I was thinking about maybe ordering it from Paris, and I just was unsure if I wanted to do that. Just it's something that was on my wish list that if I had the opportunity to purchase, I would. And just the opportunity arose. My friend knew that this was something I was looking for, and he's like, because he already has a bottle of it, he's like, I'll swap my backup bottle with you. And so that's how I got this, and love it. Love it. It's so beautiful. There is kind of a soft marshmallowy, mellowy powderiness to the scent, but there's also kind of like a deep floral fruitiness that's kind of like in the background that kind of gives this fragrance a little bit of an edge that I think is just exquisite. So as I discover the scent more, this is one of the scents that I will have to wear a bunch of times in order to give it a proper review. I will review that for you guys, but holy crap, so happy to have it, and I'm like babying it. I'm already thinking I want to try and track down and see if I can get a bottle, one of the newer bottles, and see if there is a difference. I've been considering that. I also love the Guerlain B bottles. Anyway, Iris Ganache is one of my favorite fragrances ever now. Ridiculously beautiful, and most definitely a favorite fragrance from September. I know this video was a little bit longer than these videos normally are, and it was a little bit more chatty and less fragrance, but I got so many amazing things last month, and I wanted to share them with you, and my favorites, and they're just all absolutely exceptional. If I had to choose a favorite fragrance from September, it would actually be a tie between wearability, artistry, and just general overall, like, it's absolutely my cup of tea. Min New York, the Botanist. If you are a vetiver lover, if you like really conceptual vetiver, somewhat challenging vetiver scents, I think that this would be a fragrance worth checking out. It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I love it, and most definitely Iris Ganache. But all of these fragrances are beautiful. Rosé All Day is just absolutely gorgeous. Lea Duran is beautiful and cozy, and Amber Oud is just like a holy grail fragrance I finally have in my collection. So yeah, those are my favorite fragrances for September. I'm so sorry about my cats making silly sounds, and I'm sorry we're filming in here. It's just the lighting's been kind of weird, so I figured film in here today. In any case, guys, I hope you liked this video. I would love to know your favorites. Did you get any new fragrances in September that you absolutely love? Or have you been revisiting old favorites that you've kind of put away and then you're bringing out for fall rotation? I'd love to know what fragrances you've been just absolutely loving last month and are looking forward to wearing as well. In any case, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, guys, if you like my videos, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue doing videos like this. If you do not like these videos, there is a thumbs down button. Do not ever feel bad about downvoting a video if it's not the type of content you like to see on my channel. The likes and dislikes help me decide what type of content to bring you guys. So if I see a type of video that has a lot of downvotes, it lets me know it's not the type of content you guys like to see, and so I try not to bring it to you guys too much or at all. So thumbs it up if you like these types of videos, thumbs it down if you don't. As always, do not forget to subscribe. I love seeing this channel grow, and I think we've been growing pretty rapidly actually. I am so thankful, guys. I have recently just broke 5,600 subscribers, and I am just blown away. You guys are absolutely incredible. Thank you guys so much. I couldn't do any of this without you guys, and I'm just so blessed to have such amazing subscribers. You guys teach me so much. As always, when it comes down to my reviews, when it comes down to my channel and things like that, I'm not coming at you guys as any type of expert. I'm not coming at you guys and telling you guys my word is law. I'm coming at you guys as a consumer, as somebody who likes fragrances, and more often than not, you guys teach me. I learn more from you guys, and that's really what is just so absolutely fantastic. We're just a bunch of fragrance lovers that get together and are sharing our passion with each other and learning and growing, and it's just absolutely fantastic to be on this journey, and I couldn't ask for better partners to be on this journey with than you guys. So thank you so much. In any case, guys, I hope you guys are all happy and healthy and have a great day, month, year, whatever, and I'll see you next time. Bye.